It's time for my pick of the show.
Oh, this is a great one.
Okay, this is a loafer moment to end all loafer moments because we know loafers are huge right now. They really kind of came back into fashion last year. They're still continuing very strong this year, and I don't think they're going away at all.
They're not.
They never really went away. They just last year kind of blew up even more than usual. This is so beautifully done to mix opulence in this burnished velvet.
I know, it's so nice.
Look at the metal with crystals, and it's all fused together with comfort. This amazing lug sole that's going to absolutely take your weight, absorb anything as you're walking.
Yep.
Great flexibility, great fit, and a wonderful price, $80, new at the middle of October, so only a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And it's my pick of the show because I love the way that these are blended together and the way that you're getting something that takes a loafer to the next level.
It absolutely does. And this is our Patrizia line.
Yes.
So this is our Italian arm of the spring step umbrella.
Tell.
Yes, I mean, beautiful, clean, modern design that has that little extra pizzazz to it. Really, that's what Patrizia is about. And of course, the comfort is always going to be there. So I happen to love these. I'm glad you do too. I think they are so amazing. I love the burnished velvet, the texture. I love this color story of all the jewel tones.
Thank you. Let me talk through the colors. So this plum,
gosh, I love
oh
it.
my goodness. I don't own plum loafers or shoes right now, and I think I need to add these into the collection.
And don't you think that would like replace your brown?
I think so.
Right? Yeah.
Absolutely, especially for autumns. That's going to be a really beautiful color choice. Then we do have the black option for you. You can never go wrong. Classic black on black with that very beautiful crystal. Then I have them on in the blue option to match my navy sweater. And then look at this light green.
Isn't that great?
It's a little bit of a moss green.
It is.
It's a really special color.
And I mean, we know green is trending huge, so we wanted to bring you this in a green, but we wanted to do it in something a little bit different. And I have to say, even though it's a little bit different, I don't think it's difficult. Like, look how that green would pick up on the green right there in your sweater, right?
Okay, if you picked up this sweater, you need these loafers. It's a perfect match.
Yeah, it's just so, and I don't want, when you see that, don't think about, what am I going to wear them with? You're going to wear them with everything.
Yeah.
You're going to wear them with everything. So I love these. They are immediately comfortable when you put these on. This thicker sole, this is what we are seeing right now in the world of shoes, particularly in the world of loafers. But so nice and padded, shock absorbing, as you said. I love this little detail around the welt here, around the bottom of the shoe. It's just like a little different textural look going around the shoe. These are modern, they are clean, they will go with a dress, they will go with your jeans, they will go with your work trousers.
Yes.
So if you want to go into work, you want to be a little bit dressed up, you have those wide leg trousers, this is going to go with them, right? And just step it up for you, but you are going to be in comfort all day with these.
So I'm wearing those wide leg trousers from Amy Strand's line of Studio Park. And look how that ivory of the corduroy just pops with that beautiful blue color.
Yes.
And then Carol, I love your outfit. You're getting different mixes of patterns, but mostly a one color story until you get to the shoe. And then look at the way that plum just pops and gives you a really good finishing statement with the crystals.
And that's what I'm saying. Don't be afraid of any of these colors. First of all, you don't want every single shoe in your closet to be brown and gray and black because, as you said, you can make your statement. You can express your style with your shoe. But this burgundy color, is that what we're calling it, burgundy?
Plum.
This plum color, this really will substitute your brown. You know how to wear black. That blue and that green, you just wear them with your jeans. You put any one of these is perfect with black. Any one of these is perfect with gray, with beige. So I don't think these are a complicated shoe. I happen to love these and throw them on with everything. And I think that buckle is just enough. It didn't go overboard,
No, I don't think so at all. I'm going to bring the green over. And then, Gabrielle, can we come stand next to you? Because then we can show on someone on each of us, right? Instead of just holding the shoe, but I'll hold the green for you. Maybe we have, Alex, do you want to put on a green shoe? We have it for you in the beautiful blue option. And notice how each of our colors on the bottom are completely different, but these are going to match and go beautifully. Blue, only 100 now remain.
Wow.
Gabrielle's wearing the beautiful black option, and I love how it plays off of the green in her skirt. Also only 100. These are getting very limited. And then Carol Ann is wearing the plum option.
Yes.
130. And then finally, we do have the light green is the last option, which also, as we established, would match well with my sweater. We have fewer than 80 to go around in that light green. So make sure you are checking out of your cart, because at $80, this is one of the best prices in our show, a great easy pay. Carolyn, let's head back to the table and talk sizing, if that's okay.
Absolutely. So on this one, and you can see the size chart there, here's what we say about the Marlen. This is true to size for most people, but if you are somebody who has like a very wide foot, you may want to size up. If you're somebody who, and you guys know how you are with your own feet, if you're somebody who's always like, I really can always take up a size. Do you know what I mean? How sometimes you can. I would say go up, but for me, true to size, I'm a 41. This is a 9.5. You find your US size, you slide over. How were you in these?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yep.
You
so
were
these
true
were
to
good.
size.
So I was true to size in these ones.
Very, very good. Okay, so stay true to size. The beauty of the loafer, as Rachel was saying, easy on, easy off. The velvet on these is so beautiful. It actually has, I don't know if you can see, like some striations in it. Like
textured.
Yes, a textural pattern to it. So it's not just that old school, velvet. It really is pretty. It has the texture to it. I personally love a velvet shoe. I mean, this is something I am grabbing September. I'm wearing this all the way through to April. So this is a shoe. I have quite a few pairs of velvet shoes at home. I have to tell you, I love them. They're so comfortable. I get a lot of wear out of them. I always get a compliment on them because they're different.
Yes.
Right?
There's something that's a little bit different, a little bit special, a little bit elevated, but you can also dress them down. If you are a little bit worried about the sizing, remember, we do have free exchanges. So you have until the end of January of 2025 to exchange these or return them if you need to, if you get them home and they're not for you. And we do have those free exchanges. So you can always shop with confidence. If you get them home and you say, well, I could use one size up or one size down, that is no problem. Just fill out the form, send it back, and we'll send you the correct size for yourself. So you can shop with absolute confidence here. This is your light green. This is your blue, your black, and your plum. Plum, very popular, getting limited. 100 remain. We're starting to see some reds and some yellows as those sizes are scrolling through. 100 remain also in the black option. Blue now fewer than 90, and light green fewer than 60 to go around. Now, Carol Ann, what we can always know is, even though it's Patrizia, which is the Italian-inspired branch of Spring Step, we can always know we start at Spring Step with European comfort and craftsmanship. That means longevity of the shoe.
And we're always concerned about that. And we didn't even really talk about the fact that this has padding underfoot from heel to toe as well. And of course, because it's that easy to wear low profile shoe, you don't have any incline on this. That's another level of comfort. Also, you have this rubber outsole, that's stability, right? So that's shock absorbing, that's comfortable. So yes, it's a beautiful shoe. Yes, it's a little bit upscale, but it is a comfortable wear every day. Wear to the office, wear to the party, wear out to dinner shoe. I think it's one you're going to get so much use out of. And that's what we want, right, in our shoes.
Right. When you're investing in shoes, first of all, please invest in a company that, excuse me, that really takes pride in their craftsmanship, because you want shoes to last.
Yes.
And Spring Step shoes and Patrizia shoes and L'Artiste, they're all a branch of Spring Step. They last. So do not invest in a shoe that you have to replace next season.
Right.
Invest in something you will have for years and years and seasons and seasons. This is a beautiful option to take home. A little something different, a little something special. Date night, day at the office. You're going to be absolutely good to go. Light green, very limited. Fewer than 60 now remain. So those are going to go. Here's the blue I'm seeing on the screen. I'm seeing lots of reds and yellows, so we have fewer than 80 now in blue. That's the color that I am wearing. Gabby was wearing the black option, fewer than 90, and Carol Ann is wearing the plum, fewer than 80 to go around there. Blaine, could we pop the size chart up again one more time for that one? Okay, perfect. We'll go back to it as soon as oh, perfect, here you go. So just find your US size and then find your corresponding European size here.
Very easy.
Thank you so much. Very, very easy. Your easy pay is only $16 too.